Welcome to today's intention. Today we're going to talk about the tempo. The tempo is very important in the tennis. Why? Because in tennis we need energy, and the energy becomes from the tempo. Why? Because when you have a tempo, then you have a movement, and that movement gives you an energy. And when you have energy, your form of control, of security, cannot hold that kind of energy that you need to release. That's why you have the sensation that everything happened. Everything happened because you have a lot of energy inside that you are releasing to the game. It means that the energy became from the tempo. You have energy because you have tempo. If you don't have tempo, you don't have energy. That's why when we play match and we say, "Oh, I don't have a tempo because the other one give me no tempo." Because why? Because the ball passed just one time, like that person that makes ace, ace, ace. That person that makes normally ace, 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 ace is not good because they don't have tempo, you don't have tempo, you are not creating the game. And when that ball goes down, that is going to be down, that's going to be lower, and then the other one, this person has a very problem, very hard problems because now he don't know or she don't know how to make the game because they don't know about the tempo because they just play by ace, making ace. And when you're playing like this, you never achieve any tempo, so you never practice that tempo, so you can never play that tempo. So your movement is very low, and your energy is also. And when the aces is not going well, where you have a very hard problem. So it means that in the past I talk about it's more important in tennis the sound than what you see in the court, because the sound is very precise. What you see has a delay that you're never gonna achieve in a right time nothing when you just see it to decide. But when you hear to decide, it's more exactly. So the sound is more important in tennis than what you see. Now, this week, I'm going to find ways to create tempo in a lesson, that we can practice the tempo in different tempos. I'm going to do some experiments. If those experiments goes well, I'm going to, here in this channel, pay attention, because here in channel I'm going to developing everything. Because if that idea that I have in my mind is working, is good, is good and easy to the players, we change completely the tennis. Because now we can do many things. Why? Because we are going to be experts on the tempo. And if you're expert on the tempo, now you have a lot of movement. And when you have a lot of movement, then you have a lot of energy. And when you have a lot of energy, your control doesn't matter. Your security don't fix, because you have a lot of energy to release. So it means thinking about control doesn't make sense. Thinking about security doesn't make sense. Why? Because you have tempo. Remember, the energy became from the tempo. When you have tempo, like a green energy, remember those things that go around and around? They have tempo. Yes or no? They don't go faster, no. They have always in the same speed. So they have a tempo. And then this tempo creates a movement. And that movement creates energy. When you listen a music, if the tempo change every time, you never start dancing. You start dancing when the tempo is continued. It's over and over again. And now your body gets into that tempo and start moving. But if you change the tempo every time, the body doesn't understand, can get inside of that tempo because it doesn't exist, and then they stop. And when they stop, there is energy? No. But when you listen to music and the sound has a tempo, then you start moving and the energy became to you, and now you can do whatever with that energy. You transmit to that energy. The people can see you dancing. I never see someone is dancing in one place and the other ones never say, okay, I don't want to see that. They always want to see it because it's movement, it's energy. And remember, we always want to be close to the energy. So when you have energy because you have tempo. If you don't have tempo, you don't have energy. So this week, I'm going to do those experiments and we will see what happens. If it goes well, I'm going to explain here everything about that. And that is going to be a really, really, really different achievement to teach tennis. Because I guess the tempo is a good way to understand the game. We need intention, we need attention, we need action. But the tempo, in some way, can give you those things. Action, attention, and intention. So, I hope you like this video, and we'll see you soon.